Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Alora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Sure we will. I'm going to try something out here because I don't know how much you really have to do for this. Because I can't really be bothered with it. And I know how it pans out, and I know exactly where you can go to get pretty solid proof. Remember your involvement, what? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. Arbiter who tries to prove his innocence. Yeah, we're going to be his arbiter. I'm a Jedi? Really? Dark Jedi.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
That was janky. Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Looks good for him, doesn't it? Sunry was seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Ilassa Huros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Acto City prison facilities. And he's a cripple as well, which is... I don't know. Whatever. Blah 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 blah. Well, I don't care what that said. Where am I even? Where am I? I don't even. Oh yes. Well, we need to go around questioning people. I guess we can question her first, and then we'll go to the hotel where it happened.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Well, of course you would think that.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim of a Sith frame-up.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Really? I'm gonna go to the hotel. The hotel is here in East Central, which is where Hulos and the Republic base is. The Republic base is down there, and the hotel is here. Get out of my way! It's not exactly the homeliest hotel ever. Looks more like a morgue, but whatever.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Maybe.
The Sith woman, Ilassa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. Couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Oh really? So they went into a hotel together for 2 hours. And he's a married man. Really?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
You will testify. Force persuade. You can't use a force persuade. I don't know, something bad might happen. I'm not sure. But whatever.
What do you want to know?
I don't care, do I? What do you know about Sunry and Ilassa?
Ilassa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
I'm 12, and what is this?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named KotOR. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know.
Really?
But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably
no
an
feareth
addict,
you.
But he claims he's big in some circles.
Oh dear, that's
don't know anything
really bad.
about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
Not particularly, just go away.
Well,
I have no more questions. Blah, blah, blah. Let's talk to you.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder
Let's talk
too?
to me.
I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
Whatever.
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics usually.
I say.
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith master?
Oh, well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
He didn't see anything. You know you want to tell me.
You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak.
Oh, really?
I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course.
Accidentally on
and
purpose.
her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
That's what she said. Or he said. I'm not sure even. So she has a lightsaber. She was a dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay. So Alassa was a dark Jedi. Because she had a lightsaber, so obviously she was a Jedi. Oh, female dark Jedi, we might have got along. KotOR.
Chiki kun selkat, chona mulira tong KotOR, KotOR kinba no kun nek lorcha.
Wait, did he actually just say KotOR? Did he actually say a name? Not just the same sound clip? Or was I just hearing things?
KotOR tong hit wana ji selkat agi inko tune KotOR mulira chuna
He
mulira.
does! He says KotOR and Selkath.
No kun nek sit abog.
Why does he have individual voice clips? What? I don't get that. Why were you at the hotel?
KotOR yon tung chiwi ita. Pola un chikne mulira KotOR. Kon muli slimo pui wanga kun viskin. KotOR kinba nik chalora kun.
Why? Why can't all of the other alien voices be like that? Where they actually say names and other proper nouns. Really? Why put in the effort for this one guy and then just be completely lazy in the rest of the game? BioWare.
KotOR chi ita kanki chana kilikon. KotOR nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag sun sham u KotOR ninong. KotOR tong
I didn't say Sunry. He says KotOR every time.
KotOR pichage borang turang. KotOR wanki yuma batmalyo no wish. KotOR no una punkpa mulira kongking.
Who paid him to go? The Sith paid him money to plant a medal on the body. Interesting. The plot thickens. Is there anything in here? No. Oh. Don't mind us. Look who else has a Sith lightsaber. Just a footlocker. Normal medpack? Really? Who needs one normal medpack at this stage of the game, really?
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not?
Weird voice.
This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
And that, as they say, is that.
Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
What a weird guy. Yes, I do.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get
devious.
Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
We shall have to be naughty. I'm bored of this already. I think basically, and I did start to suspect this sort of at this point anyway, the first time I was playing this, but both Sunry and Elasa were both spies. They were both spying on each other. Large computer. Slice Republic system. Open submarine doors, we don't need to do that. Access restricted data archives. Downloading Sunry incident archive. Success. The computer screen switches to a fisheye view of some sort of blah blah blah. A beautiful young woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. He softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Yes, it's actually video proof that he is really guilty. He did do it. Disable local power grid? Why would you want to do that? Interesting. And that is because I'm bored of this already. And I'm just gonna go and see if I can get the trial out of the way now, because he did do it. First though, I suppose we'll come in here, because you can actually go and talk to Sunry himself. Stupid thing. There he is. The guilty party, haha.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Alora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for...
Okay, there
Go
aren't
away.
any witnesses.
Apparently Jolie didn't see the evidence that we just saw, so... Let's go over the evidence.
Well, I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Elasa there that night, but...
It's not what you think.
I was working with Republic intelligence.
See, he was a spy.
They were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Elasa into a double agent working for us.
But she was a spy
going well,
too.
too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated.
But let's look at the facts they've given. Alassa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hairs?
Blah, blah, blah.
See anything else?
Well, the medal was stolen from him, and it actually was planted by the Sith. But he did kill her, because we have evidence.
Very well.
Okay, I'm just gonna go. Let's just go to the court, shall we? He does make a point, though. I mean, how would, like, she's a Dark Jedi. She must have been a pretty bad Dark Jedi if she didn't know that he was pulling a blaster on her. But that is what happened, unfortunately. I have questions about the trial. Medal, yeah.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Alassa's hand.
Can I just... Oh, right. Sorry. You have to start the trial from in here, which is a bit strange, really, but oh, for God's sake. You have to go to this guy. Better be able to do it. What can I do? I want to begin his trial. Yeah, just do it. Oh. Even better. Judges, him. And we are both here to prove him guilty. Lol, lol, lol. Well, the Force Persuade won't work. It just won't. Sunry is guilty of murder. I have this recording proof. Yay! And that made that a lot shorter and a lot less annoying. Punishment for murder is death. Ha 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 ha. The trial is over.
This is the will of the court, but it doesn't feel like justice to me.
She says that every time, no matter what the result is.
Oh, Sunry, no!
I think there are 3 results. I think you can actually get him off and prove that he's innocent, even though he's not innocent. I think. I'm not sure. But that's not justice, is it? Because he actually did kill her. And I think Bastila still says the same thing. I'm not sure, but you definitely can... he can be proven guilty, but he only gets, like, a sentence. He doesn't get sentenced to death. He only gets time. And Bastila says the same thing again, and, like, you know... it is justice. He killed her. And even if he gets... I mean, fair enough if she's objecting about him being sentenced to death, that not being justice, because she's a Jedi and they don't like the death penalty. And I just got distracted because the music glitched and stopped. But anyway, that's done, and that's complete and good, and I don't care. So, I'm going to return to the Ebon Hawk now. And then we're going to leave. And something is going to happen when we leave. Which is probably going to be annoying. Well, I don't want to do it right now, but I have to, so I'll see you then.